English can be practiced by feeding it to the mind in a relevant way. Yes, you have heard it right. So, in this video, we are going to learn about that we will how we will understand speaking English fluently without having any exaggeration. Yes, so basically, you have heard in this manner that if you will practice it by the shadowing technique, by practicing the grammars, by reading the newspaper, and whatever, there is a lot of steps you got in your life to practice with so that you can learn communication and English speaking. First, let me tell you, communication and English speaking is a very different thing. So, I'll tell you first what I said, feeding to the mind. Feeding can be done in three, four ways, like writing it by your own, not from AI, not from anything else, from your own mind. What you are feeling right now, you can write it in that language. The second thing is that you can listen, not hear only, but actually listen, that you can understand what it is saying, the meaning, everything you can. Besides the meaning, you can understand the feeling in which tone it is saying. And the other thing is that, yes, of course, speaking. And the fourth one is that while speaking, what kind of expression it need, means non-verbal communication with English speaking. That doesn't mean that if you want to learn English speaking, you do not need communication. Yes, you need. If you don't know how to speak in any language. So both are interrelated. So basically, if you are writing, if you are listening, if you are speaking, if you are expressing something, you first need to be familiar with that. How would you be familiar with that? By understanding the core thing. Nowadays, when we are in a digital era, there is a lot of information, and most of the information are very exaggerated, very intensified, very inflated. So we, while reading that, while speaking that, while writing that, while expressing that, we feel kind of extreme emotions. That extreme emotions close our mind to understand in the neutral core way. That was the takeaway. The neutral core way is the takeaway to understand something, not the extreme emotion. Yes, we need the extreme emotions, but when we are understanding something, so our brain is something that, like, it works in a homeostasis manner, right? In a circular homeostasis manner. So if you are familiar with something, you will be able to understand that. So if you are familiar with only intensity, with only exaggeration, with only inflation, how you would be calm, composed to understand something? How it could be possible? That is normal to you. If you have to speak calmly, if you have to speak groundly, you're not able to do that because that is uncomfortable for you. And why it is uncomfortable for you? Because you are not familiar with it. So if you are reading something, if you are writing something, if you are saying something, if you are expressing something, please make sure that you understand the neutral, boring takeaways of that. Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to say. If you have learned something in my video, then let me know into the comment section. Bye bye.